The Mandela Effect and Parallel Realities. The Mandela Effect is a fascinating psychological phenomenon where a group of people remembers an event or detail completely differently from the documented reality. The term was introduced by Fiona Broome, who noticed that many people remembered Nelson Mandela dying in prison in the 80s. Although this never happened, people's collective memories seem to align. This dissonance between collective memories and historical reality led to the birth of the phenomenon we now call the Mandela Effect. Psychological studies have shown that human memory is not a perfect process, and memories can be influenced by external factors such as suggestions, media, or even discussions with others. When a large group of people remembers the same detail incorrectly, this can lead to the formation of a collective phenomenon, a Mandela Effect. For example, many people remember the logo of the Looney Tunes company as Looney Tunes, and this incorrect detail spreads in a way that seems almost impossible to explain by simple individual memory errors. There are numerous famous examples that have been associated with the Mandela Effect. One of the best known is related to quotes from movies or cartoons. For example, in the famous film Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, many people remember the magic mirror saying, "Mirror, mirror on the wall," when in fact the correct words are "magic mirror on the wall." Another popular example is related to the lyrics of Queen's song, "We Are the Champions," where some people remember the chorus ending with the words "of the world," although they are not present in the original. These examples demonstrate how collective memories can be distorted by a generalized perception of a wrong detail. The Mandela Effect is often associated with the theory of parallel realities. According to this theory, we could be living in a fluid reality where events unfold differently in various parallel universes. Those who experience the Mandela Effect might be, theoretically, people who have traveled between these realities without being aware of it. Thus, people remember things that might have existed in an alternative reality, but not in the reality they currently inhabit. In this vision, the changes are not errors, but hints of a larger dimension of existence, where the boundaries between realities may blur. From a psychological standpoint, the Mandela Effect can be explained by the phenomenon of false memory. This type of memory occurs when people create incorrect recollections of past events, influenced by external sources such as news or group discussions. Additionally, the effect is related to the tendency to fill in information gaps with details that seem plausible but are not necessarily correct. People are also susceptible to sharing these incorrect memories with others, which can contribute to the creation of a collective phenomenon. The Mandela Effect raises profound questions about the nature of reality and human perception. If memories can be so easily distorted, what guarantees that what we experience and perceive in the present is truly real? Additionally, theories about parallel realities suggest that our reality might be just a small part of a much larger and more complex universe, where events and occurrences could unfold in ways that are impossible for the human mind to comprehend. These philosophical concepts provide fertile ground for speculation and reflection on our place in the cosmos. One advantage of the parallel realities theory is that it offers a fascinating and mysterious explanation for inexplicable phenomena, such as the Mandela Effect. This theory opens the door to a new vision of the universe, where anything is possible. However, a major downside of this theory is the lack of concrete evidence. Parallel realities remain a scientific and philosophical speculation, and most researchers have been unable to obtain direct evidence to support the existence of such realities. Additionally, the concept of parallel realities raises fundamental questions about the nature of the laws of physics and how we could, theoretically, interact with other universes. The Mandela Effect is a phenomenon that raises deep questions about the nature of memory and the reality we live in. Whether it's about collective perception errors or the possibility of parallel realities, this phenomenon challenges us to reflect on how we understand the world and the limits of our knowledge. Whether we are willing to believe in parallel realities or not, the Mandela Effect remains a fascinating window into the mysteries of our universe.